This just in, Colourpop announced their collab with New Moon. Is Glamlite trying to overstep Colourpop's new Twilight reveal with their own? Is Laura Lee Los Angeles officially shutting down? And did the Walmart Birkin bag get pulled from the shelves? We have all that and more in this week's new makeup releases, so grab a snack, grab a drink, because besties, it is about to get juicy.
Hello, my most beautiful friends. Welcome to New Release Sunday. That is where we sit back, relax, and we talk about all the new makeup that has been announced, a sneak peek, as well as talking about some top breaking news stories. So we're going to go ahead and dive right in because I have so much to talk about. So up first, if you guys did not see, Twilight just announced...
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
They just unveiled their brand new Moon collection. Now, we do not know all the details. We do not, but we do know all the sneak peeks that they were giving. Now, I saw the trailer, and when I saw the trailer, I immediately clocked it and said, that is New Moon. And Colourpop actually commented back with a little eye side emoji. You know, that little, I don't know how to do... How do you do it? I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do that emoji in real life, but they literally comment back, and I just knew that they were doing a New Moon collection. Pretty much from what I'm gathering is that they're going to be doing a New Moon, an Eclipse, and a Breaking Dawn. I hope that Breaking Dawn is just one whole encompassing collection and not broken up into two different segments, but we shall see what they end up doing. But I got really excited because they released the Twilight collection last year. You guys know that I really wasn't the biggest fan of it. To be fair, in my defense, I also didn't care for the first movie either. I thought it was just so... I don't know, it didn't feel like Twilight to me, but I loved New Moon and Beyond. It was so colorful, so vibrant, and I'm also a wolf girly, so I am Team Jacob. I am Team Jacob. I know I'm going to go ahead and get canceled. It's fine. I respect the cancellation. So knowing that this collection is going to be centered around New Moon and Team Jacob gets me super excited. So here's what we know so far. So it seems like they have only announced a few teasers. They have not shown the palette, which I think is going to be the biggest reveal for them yet. I'm pretty sure they will go ahead and show that by the time you guys see this video, if not right after. But right now, we definitely can see that they are doing a body butter, like a body glow oil. It's going to be a gold body oil that's going to have a nice little shimmer to it. I'm not the biggest fan of the body glow oils. I don't really wear a lot of body oil. They're nice, but I just don't really have a use for wearing them because I think the purpose is to wear them and you can go out in the sun and look really nice and shiny. And for me, if I'm going out in the sun here in Florida, I'm putting on sunscreen because I really want to be protected. So I don't really find myself using body oil at all. But they also reveal that they're doing a really fun lip. Now, from the lip color that I see, we are going to get a bright metallic red lipstick. So it looks like it's going to be a full coverage lipstick from what it seems. It could just be the marketing ploy of it, but I love to see a full coverage. I don't want to see a gloss where it's going to sheer itself out. I want to see a full coverage lipstick moment where you can actually see the pigmentation. I feel like that would be absolutely fantastic. And another thing that we have also been revealed, another thing that's been revealed to us is the new graphic liners. So it looks to be two like multi-chrome single shadows that are going to be coming. There's 3 different shades. There's going to be 3 different shades, which I'm so looking forward to. And that seems to be the only thing they've revealed so far. So we just know that there's going to be multi-chrome, 3 multi-chrome eyeshadow sticks. It looks to be probably 3 different, I want to say lip glosses, but I don't. It looks to be lip glosses. So they're going to be metallic true red lip shine. So we'll see how that is. And then we know that they are also doing an eyeshadow palette of some sort. They're going to be launching on They said they're going to be launching on January 9th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Colourpop's website. And that's also coming on January 12th to the Ulta store. Now, if you guys did not know, I've seen a lot of you guys reach out to me saying, hey, my local Ulta already has the collection available and you guys are already getting your hands on it. So I'm kind of curious to see if we're going to see an early launch this time too, because all the previous launches, people were able to buy in store before they even launched. I'm curious to see if we're going to see the same situation happen for this. All I know is I am desperately wanting to get my hands on this. I will be buying the entire collection because I love Twilight so much and I really want to review this. Plus, I want to see how it's going to compare to the next story, which is Glamlite. So Glamlite has been telling us, I want to say sometime early 2024 that they were going to be doing a Twilight collection. They originally saw that Colourpop did the Twilight collection. Giselle was pretty vocal how she felt that the color story was very disappointing and that she felt that she could do the job justice. So she went ahead and she got a collab with Stephanie Meyer, who is working with her exclusively on her collection. And they've been teasing it for some time. They've been talking about it in their little Discord channel. They've been having people vote on shade names, color stories, kind of like what they want to see. And they've been giving some teasers. They've been giving some teasers to what their upcoming launch is. Now, I actually had it sent to me, but I didn't post about it because I just felt like it wasn't my place to show the palette, because they showed the palette, at least like the outside color story, on one of their TikTok lives, and they were very adamant, like, please do not take a photo of this, please do not post it, and I didn't want to ruin it for them. What I can say is that it is going to be a Breaking Dawn collection, so we're not going to see like a New Moon or Twilight. From this little snippets that we have seen, it seems like it's going to be a Breaking Dawn collection. But what I am able to share is kind of what Giselle already shared within her Discord channel as it is. So she went ahead and posted that they're doing, she went ahead and posted this little screenshot right here, which is Jacob. So we see Jacob and we see the shade called Imprint. So we see Jacob, we see the shade Imprint, Pack, Guardian. We can see some sort of trees in the background. So I'm kind of wondering, are they going to get their own moment? Are each character going to get their own palette? That would be freaking phenomenal. If each character got their own collection, oh my God. Glamlite's really bringing it. So I'm kind of wondering when they're going to launch this and how it's going to compare to Twilight and how it's going to compare to Colourpop. I know people are going to be, putting the two together, battling them, aka myself. But I'm really curious to see what they're going to do. I just think it's really funny that the second that Colourpop revealed their new Moon collection, Glamlite's like, well, let me throw in some teasers of what we're coming up with. So we should really see how this is going to pan out. And I'm curious to see how Glamlite's collection is going to fare. Speaking of collections, if you guys did not see, Laura Lee just recently announced that she was closing her Laura Lee Los Angeles brand. She was bringing everything to a close. It should be closing sometime, I believe, in March or April. So if you guys go on the website right now, everything's like 70 to 80% off. I'm not going to lie, I really wasn't shocked to see that she was closing her brand. I think the last time she said she launched something was like in June 2023. We haven't seen a launch at all in 2024. So I'm really not surprised to see that her brand is shutting down. She also said that she was closing her clothing line, Minimum LA, but that she was keeping the Minimum LA open, but focusing more on body care, like her body oils, her lotions. They do very, very well. I love them. I have them. She says she's also going to keep her socks, because I also have her socks too, that those do really well for her. So she's going to keep Minimum LA open and focus on that and wanting to expand that. And she even said that she is looking for an investor to help to bring her brand to a higher level and bring more awareness to her brand, bring more revenue to her brand. That's kind of where she's wanting to shift, but that she is closing down her Laura Lee Los Angeles. And for me, like I said, I wasn't really too surprised to see that, because at the end of the day, she hasn't revealed a product at all in 2024. And I just feel like she kind of went more of the safe route. And I feel like a lot of influencer brands are not where they once were. I feel like the only ones that are really succeeding are the ones like Patrick Starr, who's in Sephora. Jeffree Star Cosmetics is still doing really well over on TikTok. You have Jackie Aina, but she has a candle brand and a fragrance brand. Like, that's definitely popping off. I don't really know how Nikki Tutorials is doing. I don't really see people talking about her brand. Jacqueline Cosmetics closed down. Tati closed down. So it just kind of makes me wonder, like, is this the end of influencer brands? Are people slowly just moving away from them? Or are they just not keeping up with what the market demands? I know a lot of the influencers who do have brands really didn't have big investors. Like Laura Lee and Manny Meway both have stated that they are their own investors and that they haven't made a lot of profit off their brand. Whatever they do make, they put it back into the brand. And that's kind of like not how you can keep your brand sustained. So I'm really curious to see what's going to be happening next and whose brand we might see go. I would sadly not be surprised if I saw Manny Meway potentially following the same route down the line. And the only reason why I say that is because you don't really see people talking too much about Lunar Beauty anymore. When he did the latest collection, like the Day and Night palette, he didn't even do a reveal on his YouTube channel. Normally, Manny Meway does a whole YouTube video revealing his newest collection. The last one he did that for was for his blushes. He didn't even reveal his newest collection on YouTube. And that kind of just makes me wonder, why? Why didn't you reveal it on YouTube? Why didn't you show your fan base? He did it on TikTok, but not on YouTube. So it just kind of makes me wonder, what do you think is going to happen to Lunar Beauty next? I would really hate to see that brand go because you guys know how much I love Lunar Beauty. It'd be so freaking sad. But at the same time, is the influencer brand era coming to an end? Let me know in the comments below. And then last but not least, for our top stories, I talked about this last week, but the Walmart Birkin bag has gone super mega viral all over the internet. You can't even find that bag in stores. You couldn't find it online. It sold out like crazy because everyone wanted to get their hands on this Birkin bag that retailed for $99. There were different sizes you can get, different colors you can get. You can kind of customize it. Well, if you guys did not know, Hermes sent a cease and desist to Walmart to remove all bags from their website. So now you can't even purchase any more of those bags. They're completely pulled from the website, and people have actually had their orders canceled. Let me go ahead and show you.
Walmart Birkin update. My order was canceled. I heard people saying that their order was canceled, so it never shipped, which is likely due to an intellectual property issue. My guess is that they were sort of selling these but didn't think they would break the internet and become a viral sociological pop culture resistance revolution in the luxury goods space. So Hermes probably is lit beyond, because they can't control the counterfeit space, but they can certainly control something that is being facilitated by Walmart, yet not manufactured or originated by Walmart. It's a sticky situation. But it has opened up the conversation about, is it worth it? Is it a flex? Do we need these status symbols? Can we find other inspired by bags or just original designer bags for a reasonable price? Has this thing capped and exploded, and now this is like a new era in handbags? And that's what I do think. So I'm going to show you a lot of my new ones, and I'm really excited because a lot of it's a scam.
I'm not surprised because they already know that people already, remake their bags. They sell them on Amazon, Etsy. Like, you guys can find all their mock-ups of their bag. But I think because Walmart is such a big retailer, I feel like Hermes was just like, we're going to go after you because they're worth billions of dollars. So I'm not surprised to see that they're getting, kind of they're going after them. But I'm kind of curious to see what's going to come of this, because Walmart didn't manufacture it. Walmart didn't make it. They just sold the brand that actually did it. So I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to unfold. But it's just so fascinating to see this online, because it shows that, high fashion or luxury fashion maybe really isn't worth the price point that people are paying for it. I'm so curious to see how this story is going to unfold. If you were able to get your hands on the Birkin bag, let me know. I sadly was not able to get my hands on the Walmart Birkin bag, so maybe one day I'll be able to, but yeah, sadly I missed it. That is all today's top stories. But before we go into this week's new makeup releases, I again want to thank every single person who has voted for Corey. He's moved on to the next round. He's now within, I think, the top 15 or top 10 in his group, and he's still holding first place. Today is double vote day, so if you use your free vote, he gets 2 votes, and I am so proud of him. Every single week it starts over where they start to narrow down the group. I believe it's sometime towards the end of January. Well, we'll see if he makes it into the semifinals. If he makes it into the semifinals, that's a really big deal, because then he's competing against only 354 people when they'll really start to narrow it down. I believe the finals are like the second week of February, and you guys have been doing such a phenomenal job. He sees the influx of votes coming in from you guys, and I can't say thank you enough, because this is allowing him to kind of follow and pursue his dream. He has taken such good care of me over the last couple of years. He has been the breadwinner in this household. He has been pushing me to not give up on my dream, and he has been doing everything in his power, blood, sweat, and tears, to provide income for both of us, since YouTube doesn't really make me what it once did, so that I could keep following my dream. And I just would love nothing but for him to be able to follow his own. So the fact that you guys keep voting for him is just, it means the world to me. So if you guys want to go vote for him, I'll leave it linked down below, but just know we are so incredibly thankful. So with that said, besties, let's dive into this week's new makeup releases. Alrighty, so up first, Glossier just recently announced that they're rolling out with a new black cherry collection. This will include so many different black cherry products. You're going to have a cherry locked, a black cherry pencil, a cloud paint, a bomb.com, a lip liner, all in cherry, like scent and color. And for me, I do not like anything scented with black cherry scent or cherry scent. I truly cannot stand it. And the reason being is that I was a really sick child. I had a horrible case of tonsillitis and strep throat really right back to back. And the only medication that I could take besides, antibiotics and fever reducers was anti-nausea medication because I was super sick, like literally nonstop throwing up. And the only anti-nausea medication was this black cherry anti-nausea liquid. To this day, I could still taste it. In my mind, I could still taste it. I have been turned off to cherry flavored scents and smells ever since. I just do not consume anything cherry unless it's a Fanta frozen slushy. That's the only thing I can somehow manage. Everything else cannot do. So for me, this is an immediate no. If it smells like cherry, I'm out. But I love the color of it. I think the color is really pretty. I haven't tried too much from Glossier, so I'm kind of curious to see what people's thoughts are on this and what else this collection is going to include. But this seems to be a really big new scent that people are kind of gravitating to. For me, this is an easy pass. Okay, so up next, Beauty Creations just unveiled that they're doing a Polly Pocket collaboration. Like, what? Okay, so this collection is going to include some lip oils, some single shadows, some blushes, a setting powder, a palette. You guys can actually buy the entire P.O Box for $44. It seems pretty affordable. I used to have Polly Pockets way back in the day. I also had the Tamagotchis. You guys remember those? I used to remember having that as well. My Polly Pockets never tend to survive because I would tend to lose the little figurine that came in it, but I used to love my little heart-shaped Polly Pocket. You open it up and had like a little set, a little like house or bedroom. Those were so cute, so fun. I'm going to pass on this collection just because the color story doesn't really gravitate to me a lot. I feel like this is a really cool concept. I feel like this could have been executed a little bit differently. I feel like the palette should have been a heart shape. It should have opened it up and it should have had like little Polly Pocket themes in it. And I feel like they kind of dropped the ball on that. But secondly, I am so over brands and their empty promises. Beauty Creations reached out to me like 2 months ago wanting to add me to the PR list. They never sent me anything. And at the end of the day, I don't need anything. I don't care if they do or not. Just don't say they're going to. Don't have me go throughout the, jump through the hoops to give you my address, to verify everything, for then you not to follow through. It's just kind of like, why? It's why I don't ever say when I get added to a PR list or if people are going to send me PR, because this happens to me 9 times out of 10. And when something shows up, I'm like, oh shit. But more often than not, it never does. So, yeah, I feel like I definitely want to try Beauty Creations because I hear great things about them. But this is a collection I don't want to try. I want to try something else. So we'll see what they come out with next. But I will say it's a cute concept. It just could have been executed differently. Up next, it looks like Nest has a new perfume coming out. They're going to be dropping the brand new Santa Barbara Strawberry collection. This is going to include a body mist, a perfume oil, and a perfume. And then Kiss Strawberry Fields, that's going to feature notes of luscious strawberry and dewy pink pony warmed by solar woods. And the key notes are going to be strawberry, raspberry, dewy pink pony, and solar woods. I feel like that'd be something I might be interested in. I love a very good gourmand scent. I love smelling really sweet and delicious. I just find them to be so, I don't know, appetizing to me. I just love the way they smell. So I'd be really interested to see how this smells. It's one of those, like, those products, again, I need to try it in store, see how well it mixes with my own pH, because sometimes it can smell great in the bottle, and then when you try it, you're like, that smells bad on me, but it can smell great on somebody else, and like vice versa. So I'd want to smell this in store first. Up next, looks like Tower 28 is launching a new product. They're launching their Lipped Softy Hydrating Tinted Lip Balm in the shade Red Bean Mochi. This is going to deliver instant comfort for long-lasting hydration for soft, subtle lips. It's going to be in the shade Red Bean Mochi for a sheared rosy nude. It retails for $16. I feel like this is such a gorgeous shade. I know this is not a new product for them, but this is just a new shade. This is really, really pretty. I kind of want to pick this up because I feel like this would be so gorgeous with like a neutral lip liner or like a soft mauve pink lip liner. This could be so freaking pretty. I kind of want to pick that up. Up next, I feel like this is a new trend because I just got done doing a full face of new drugstore makeup and I picked up the new Milani skin blurring skin tint stick. And it looks like Maybelline is coming out with something very similar. So Maybelline's going to be launching their new lifter stick. This is a multi-use face stick. This is for an easily blendable, natural sculpted look. Lift every angle effortlessly in a creamy swipe that covers, contours, and highlights. There's going to be 18 shades. It retails for $12.99. I am so curious about this. I want to know how this is going to work because this looks so much like the Milani stick that just came out. I feel like the drugstore companies all kind of get together or there's some sort of conference where they all release the same thing around the same time. Like, Why? How? I don't know, but I love to sit in there and find out how they do it. If it's for like matte skin, it gives me like a matte skin, I definitely would try it out, but we shall see. It looks like Summer Friday is dropping some new shades for their lip oil. So they're gonna be dropping Bare Sand, Rosebud, and Midnight Berry in Warm Beige. These are gonna be available as of the 14th. I actually do have one of the lip oils. I got them last year. And some of you guys told me you guys didn't like them because you guys said they leaked from your component. Mine has not leaked so far, but I definitely know what you guys are talking about because I have other lip oils that have leaked. But I will say these lip oils are really pretty. I'm sold on them rather easily. The second I see like an influencer try it out with lip liner, maybe it's just because the way it looks in lip liner, I'm like, I have to have it. But I might get a shade, I might not, just depending. I love the shade Warm Beige because that's going to be a nourishing touch of sheer warm beige. I feel like that just goes so beautiful with any neutral lip. I feel like that's such a beautiful topper, so I might pick that up, but I'm not running to the store to go get it, if that makes any sense. Up next, I'm so excited about this because you guys know how much I love my Sephora favorites. I love them so much. I talk about Sephora favorites nonstop, and for the first time, it seems, they're releasing a Sephora favorite set for Sephora Canada. I'm so excited. So I can't get it, but I'm so excited for those who live in Canada because they're launching some sets. So they're going to be launching the Lip Icons, which is going to include the Dr. Dennis Plump and Repair Lip Treatment, the Topicals Lip Balm and Tropicals Lip Balm full size, a Laneige lip mask, a Clarins lip oil, a Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plumper full size, a Fresh Sugar Lip Polisher full size, the Fenty Skin Lip Mask full size, Pharmacy Lip Balm full size, Tower 28 Tinted Lip Balm full size. So there seems to be more full sizes than the deluxe sample sizes. To me, that is freaking fantastic. So worth the price point. And they're also launching the Year of the Snake skincare set, which I wish I can get because it's finally my year. This is going to contain the Swahusu First Care Activating Serum, La Mer Moisturizer, Clarins Total Eye Lift, Beauty Blender Ruby Red, MAC Lip Liner and Cork, a Clé de Peau Beauty Gold Vital Lip Mask, Tatcha Water Cream, 5 of the Dennis Gross Daily Peels, Vegemore Hydrating Hair Oil, and a Fresh Face Cleaner. And then they're also going to be launching the Year of the Snake makeup set, which again, I want to get my hands on because it's my year. This one's going to include the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution Lipstick, a Vixen full-size matte, the full-size Makeup Forever lip liner and Anywhere caffeine, the one-size mattifying setting spray, the Pactitol lip gloss in full syringe, that's gonna be full size, the Valentino soft matte liquid lipstick, and the Westman Altier cream highlighter. So there's gonna be some amazing sets coming to Sephora if you live in Canada. So make sure you guys go check them out. I think these are great for what you're paying for, and I kind of want to see if I can get one of these. Well, it depends on how much shipping. If it's way too much, I won't, but these are some good deals. Up next, it looks like we have a new foundation and setting spray from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So they're going to be launching the Impeccably Blurring Second Skin Matte Foundation. Ooh. This is going to be medium to full coverage, long-wearing formula that blurs pores, fine lines, and wrinkles for up to 12 hours. This hydrating velvety matte foundation with precision blur technology contains hyaluronic acid for smooth, flawless finish in a second skin feel. It's going to be water resistant, weightless, blendable, and buildable. I hate that it has hyaluronic acid in it because of the fact that it's more skincare, but it's supposed to blur, soften, and minimize the appearance of pores. It's supposed to even out skin tone. It has a non-slip formula. It's ideal for all skin types, especially with oily skin, and it's 25 shades. They're also going to be launching the Impeccable 24-Hour Blurring Matte Setting Spray. This blur hydrates and locks in makeup for a non-drying skin-like finish. It's going to be available as of the 9th. We're trying this out. We are putting this shit to the test. You guys know that I'm always on the quest to find the best products for oily skin. I have my top 5 that I go to on a daily basis, but it's nice to see if I can find anything else. So I really want to put these to the test to see how well they compare, especially when it comes to high-end brands, because a lot of high-end brands say they're great for oily skin. They're not. So I really want to see how well this works. Is it really going to conceal these large pores? Is it going to control the makeup? We are going to put this to the test. Up next, it looks like Makeup Revolution is kind of copying Milk Makeup with their cooling jelly tints because they have a new jelly collection coming out. This is going to include a jelly primer, a jelly mist gel to water fixing spray, a jelly lip and cheek satin stain, and a jelly lip oil hydrating lip balm. So it seems like they're definitely following the route of Milk Makeup. I'm not surprised to see that. They saw how viral the Milk Makeup cooling water jelly tints performed. So I'm not surprised to see that they kind of want to jump on the bandwagon as well. I'm going to pass on these just because I don't need to add more jelly tints to my collection since I have Milk Makeup. But if you wanted to try Milk Makeup, you never got your hands on it, but you love Makeup Revolution, this would be the way to go. It's going to be coming soon. Last but not least, it looks like Smashbox is dropping some brand new cream blush sticks. They're dropping their SPF rated hot stick cream blush stick. They retail for $24. These are limited edition ultra vivid cream blush with a dewy skin-like finish. 4 shades with a cushiony formula, released in hyper limited quantities. So I actually did get the scent. I did get the scent in PR. One of my blushes that I got, I did open it and it was completely like torn off the thing. So I was like, no. I'm definitely gonna be trying this out. I want to do another video where I try out some makeup that I got in PR. So you guys should see that coming up, and I'll give you guys my thoughts on it then. But I don't know how they got my address. I really don't know how Smashbox got my address, but they did. I'm thankful for it, but like, at the same time, I'm like, how'd you get my address? So with that said, besties, that is it for today's new makeup releases. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are most excited about. For me, it is the new Twilight. It is the new Moon collection from both Colourpop and Glamlite. I'm really curious to see how these are going to unfold, or what each collection is going to look like, and if they are going to be worth it. We will find that all out in due time. But don't forget to vote for Corey. I'll leave the link down below. I'll also leave a link of everything wearing my face. You guys will see this video coming up next. I think the makeup turned out really pretty. I love doing a full face of drugstore makeup. They're always so much fun for me. And thank you all for just the kind words you guys have given me this past week. I really appreciate it. The internet can be such a crazy place, and you guys have been just a blessing. And you guys have been just a sweet little blessing in my corner. And I really want to thank you guys. So with that said, guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's Art for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful paid members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video.